This project pan is called Deck of Panning, and it was created, I should say, by emilynmax on YouTube, and she's also on Instagram. I don't know if she's on TikTok. So if you want to go ahead and look her up, you can look her up, okay? The rules of this project is you pull out 5 or 6 cards, you shuffle them, and she creates a board game. Now the face cards remain the same for the year, but every month she changes the other cards. And that's what makes it interesting. So you pull out 5 cards, and according to the prompt, that's what you stick with, okay? So I will attach the prompts at the end of the video so then you can see why I pulled what I pulled out, okay? And for myself, this project is going to focus mainly on usage goals, okay? So let's go ahead and pull out the cards. Now you have to shuffle them. And as far as the joker, I pulled one out. You leave 1 joker in the pack. I love my little peanuts. I think this is super cute. We'll pull that one out. And every month, like I said, the board changes. So that's what's interesting to me. Oh, lovely. I forgot to mention that we also upload on the 20th of the month, and we also update once a month, okay? The first card, I'm just gonna pull 5 from the top, and then we'll look at the prompts. So the first one is 8 of Hearts. So the first prompt to Ace of Clubs, I keep thinking spade. Ace of Club is plan to pan, and when I search the prompt, it means reflect on your panning goals you set at the beginning of the year. So I'm going to roll in this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Global Glow. I really didn't have any goals for this one, but I would like to roll this one in since everyone is talking about the Hourglass, the Milani, and the CoverGirl bronzers. Someone on TikTok mentioned that one of the bronzers, which would have been my color, is the same as this, is giving off the same payoff as this one here. I figured I already own this one, so this is the bronzer. That was me swatching lipsticks in my closet. So this is going to be for the Ace of Clubs. The prompt for the 2 of Clubs is pretty packaging. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. She doesn't have the meanings for all of them, just for the ones that are not self-explanatory. I think this is so adorable, the Too Faced Mary Mary makeup palette. And I'm just going to use this palette at least 2 times. That way it's easy for me to keep track. If the card is 2, that's the total amount of usage that I'm going to put for this one. And I'm probably going to use one of the eyeshadows that I didn't use in December. Okay, so that is so I was thinking either this lilac-y, cool tone lilac, the blue, this one, either one of these, since we're gonna be rolling into February. So I'm thinking focusing on these tones here, okay? The next prompt was 5 of Spades, and the prompt for that one is discontinued. So I'm going to roll in my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. I hear everyone talking about this all the time, and I just set it to the side. Look at how gorgeous that highlighter is. And the goal usage will be 5 times. The next card is the 9 of Spades, and that one is pop culture. And the prompt was inspired by or a collaboration of music, movies, books, or TV. So the item that I picked out was the Too Faced blush. The reason I picked this one up now is because I do have a lot of makeup. Well, not a lot, but I have a handful that I can roll in for this prompt, but a lot of it is warm tone and deep tones, which I use those colors more like in the fall, okay? So I also want to be able to use the product and use it willingly, right? So I'm thinking Bridgerton. When I see this, it reminds me of Bridgerton. Bridgerton starts at the end of the month, season 4. So I figured this is a perfect color. I know it's in my makeup basket this month, but I don't go by that. That is the swatch right there on my hand. I think it's a perfect color for this season. And it just reminds me of Bridgerton with all the pastel and the pink colors. So I'm super excited to use this. And the last prompt is 8 of Hearts. And the prompt for that is either a mini or a sample. So I went ahead and I pulled 2. I pulled this from my sample bag. This is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. I haven't tried their mask. And this one, I've had it for a while, at least 2 years, but it hasn't been opened. So I'm going to use this one, which it will still be a challenge because remember I had said in my other project panning videos that I want to roll in a sheet mask at least once a week. I'm going to be doing this one. And of course, the goal is to finish it. And I'm also going to roll this in. Almost always Khloe Kardashian. I also said I wanted to roll in a perfume. I don't buy anything from these people, but I figure since it was sent to me for free, I'll go ahead and use it and roll it out of my collection. I don't think I mentioned the usage goals, but it will be 9 for this one since it's a number 9. For the A's, it'll just be an item that I'm going to use the entire month. For the Amrezi, it will be 5 uses. These 2 here, it'll be to finish. And then the goal for this one is to have 2 uses out of this palette, okay? So that is my deck of panning, picks, and prompts. And I will upload my update on the 20th of February. But you will see little updates in my weekly little vlogs that I do on TikTok.